After a shocking diagnosis, Britt returns to destroy her enemies. General Hospital spoilers. Port. Charles has witnessed its share of shocking comebacks, impossible survivals, and devastating betrayals. But nothing could prepare the residents of the city for the explosive return of Dr. Britt Westbourne. For years, many believed Britt's story had ended forever. Her tragic death left heartbreak, unanswered questions, and a void that could never truly be filled. Friends mourned her, enemies moved on, secrets were buried, or so everyone thought. According to shocking new General Hospital rumors, Britt may be making the most dramatic comeback in the show's history, and she won't be returning as the woman Port Charles once knew. Instead, she'll return with a terrifying mission: destroy everyone who betrayed her. The rumors begin overseas. Sources claim that shortly before her presumed death, Britt was secretly approached by a mysterious medical organization connected to international research facilities. Viewers may remember that Britt had been battling Huntington's disease, a diagnosis that forever changed her outlook on life. At the time, Britt accepted her fate. But what if fate had other plans? New spoilers suggest that immediately after the attack that supposedly killed her, Britt was transported out of the country by individuals working for an elite medical program. Their goal? To save her life. For months, Britt underwent experimental treatments under complete secrecy. The procedures were dangerous, painful, and highly controversial. Several times, doctors reportedly believed she wouldn't survive. But Britt Westbourne has never been known for giving up. Against impossible odds, she survived. Yet survival came with a devastating price. Just as Britt began recovering, doctors delivered horrifying news. The experimental treatments had stopped the progression of Huntington's disease, but they uncovered something far worse. According to insiders, Britt was diagnosed with a rare neurological condition caused by years of genetic complications combined with the aggressive treatments. The diagnosis changed everything. Doctors informed Britt that although she had been given more time, her future remained uncertain. Episodes of memory loss, emotional instability, and worsening symptoms could appear at any moment. Britt was furious. After fighting so hard to live, she discovered that she still wasn't free. The news shattered her. But instead of surrendering, Britt made a decision. If time was limited, she would spend every remaining moment settling scores. During her recovery, Britt remained isolated from Port Charles. At first, she intended to return quietly. Then she began learning what happened after everyone believed she was gone, and she didn't like what she discovered. She learned that many people she once trusted had moved on without hesitation. Relationships changed, alliances shifted, promises were forgotten. Worst of all, Britt became convinced that certain individuals had benefited from her disappearance. The bitterness consumed her. Old wounds reopened. Every betrayal, every rejection, every humiliation came rushing back. Years of pain transformed into rage. By the time Britt was medically cleared to leave the facility, she was no longer interested in reunions. She wanted revenge. No one is more shocked by Britt's return than Jason Morgan. Spoilers tease that Jason could be the very first person to discover Britt is alive. Their reunion is anything but romantic. Jason is overwhelmed with emotion after seeing the woman he thought he'd lost forever standing before him. But Britt isn't interested in emotional speeches. Instead, she demands answers. Why didn't Jason search harder? Why did he move on? Why did everyone accept her death so quickly? Jason struggles to explain. He never stopped grieving. He never forgot her. Yet Britt refuses to listen. Years of loneliness and suffering have hardened her heart. Jason soon realizes that the woman standing before him is carrying enormous anger, and she intends to use it. Carly Spencer has never had an easy relationship with Britt. In fact, their history is filled with conflict, insults, and power struggles. Now, spoilers suggest Carly may become Britt's primary target. Britt blames Carly for numerous events that caused chaos in her life. She believes Carly always manipulated situations to her advantage, while Britt paid the price. Returning secretly to Port Charles, Britt allegedly begins gathering information about Carly's current vulnerabilities. And she discovers plenty: family tensions, business problems, personal secrets. Britt decides to exploit every weakness. Carly initially has no idea who is targeting her. Strange events begin occurring around her. Confidential information leaks. Business opportunities disappear. Trusted allies suddenly abandon her. Eventually, Carly realizes someone is orchestrating an elaborate campaign against her. When she learns that person is Britt, she is absolutely stunned. Britt's revenge strategy isn't based on violence. It's based on secrets. And Port Charles is overflowing with secrets. As a former chief of staff at General Hospital, Britt possesses extensive knowledge about many residents. She knows hidden relationships, medical histories, personal scandals, financial indiscretions. Spoilers indicate Britt may begin anonymously exposing long-buried truths. The fallout could devastate numerous families. Couples could break apart. Friendships could end. Entire alliances may collapse. No one will know who is responsible. At least not initially. Britt plans to operate from the shadows, like a ghost haunting Port Charles. Perhaps the most emotional storyline involves Britt's mother, Liesl Obrecht. For years, Liesl mourned the loss of her daughter. Imagine her shock upon discovering Britt is alive. Their reunion promises tears, joy, and heartbreak. Initially, Liesl is overjoyed. Her daughter has returned. It's a miracle. However, the happiness doesn't last. Liesl quickly notices disturbing changes in Britt. She sees the obsession, the anger, the need for revenge. Liesl desperately attempts to convince Britt to abandon her destructive mission, but Britt refuses. She insists that everyone deserves consequences. As Britt's actions grow increasingly dangerous, Liesl faces an agonizing dilemma: protect her daughter or stop her. Nina Reeves has developed strong instincts over the years. Spoilers hint that Nina notices unusual patterns surrounding recent scandals in Port Charles. Her investigation eventually points toward a shocking possibility: Britt. At first, Nina refuses to believe it. After all, Britt is dead. But evidence continues mounting. Soon, Nina finds herself face to face with the impossible. Britt is alive. The confrontation is explosive. Nina pleads with Britt to seek help rather than revenge. Britt coldly rejects the advice. She insists she has finally gained clarity. According to Britt, she wasted years trying to earn acceptance from people who never truly valued her. She refuses to make that mistake again. Britt's return creates chaos at General Hospital itself. Former colleagues are thrilled and horrified simultaneously. Many welcome her back. Others fear what she may reveal. As old administrative secrets resurface, panic spreads throughout the hospital. Could Britt expose unethical decisions? Could she reveal hidden cover-ups? Could careers be destroyed? The possibility terrifies several key figures. Hospital leadership scrambles to contain potential damage. Unfortunately, Britt appears to possess extensive documentation. If released publicly, the consequences could be catastrophic. Another major spoiler involves a mysterious man connected to Britt's resurrection. Who financed her treatment? Who kept her hidden? Who paid the enormous medical expenses? Rumors suggest a powerful international figure orchestrated everything. Some speculate the connection leads to the WSB. Others believe the mysterious benefactor has ties to the Cassadine family. An even more shocking theory suggests that this individual expects something in return. Perhaps Britt owes a debt? Perhaps her revenge mission isn't entirely her own. If true, Britt may be merely a pawn in a much larger game, and Port Charles could soon become the center of a dangerous conspiracy. Despite Britt's hostility, Jason refuses to abandon her. He recognizes the pain driving her actions. More importantly, he suspects her new diagnosis is affecting her emotionally. Jason quietly investigates Britt's medical condition. What he discovers leaves him devastated. The prognosis may be far worse than Britt admits. Jason realizes time could be running out. Determined to save her, he begins searching for alternative treatments. His efforts slowly break through Britt's defenses. Deep beneath the anger, the woman he loved still exists. But can Jason reach her before revenge destroys everything? Spoilers suggest Britt's existence remains secret only temporarily. Eventually, circumstances force her into the open. The reveal reportedly occurs during a major public event. Guests are celebrating, music is playing, everything appears perfect. Then the doors open. Britt walks in, the room falls silent. Shock spreads instantly. People stare in disbelief. Some cry, others panic. Several individuals appear terrified. Because if Britt is alive, old secrets thought buried forever may soon resurface, and no one is prepared. Redemption or destruction? Ultimately, Britt's storyline may revolve around one critical question. Can she overcome her pain? General Hospital has always been a story about redemption. Characters make mistakes, they seek forgiveness, they fight for second chances. Britt has walked that road before. Perhaps she can walk it again. Yet the darkness surrounding her return cannot be ignored. The shocking diagnosis has changed her profoundly. Fear, grief, and betrayal have transformed her into someone almost unrecognizable. If she continues pursuing revenge, she risks losing herself completely. And she may lose the people who still love her, Jason, Liesel, friends who never stopped caring. As Port Charles braces for Britt's explosive comeback, one thing seems certain. Her return will change everything. Old enemies will tremble, secrets will explode, relationships will shatter, and by the time Britt Westbourne finishes settling scores, Port Charles may never be the same again. Of course, these developments remain speculative until officially confirmed, but if even part of these rumors prove true, General Hospital fans are in for one unforgettable storyline. Thank you for watching. Write what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel.